be sharing with you guys the exact sales process that I use to close commercial cleaning contracts. Okay, so there's really 3 steps to my sales process. Number 1 is going to be a phone screen. Number 2 is going to be a walkthrough. And number 3 is going to be a sales presentation. Okay, so let's start out with step number 1. So a phone screen. So in a phone screen, I basically try to do everything I can to disqualify myself or disqualify that potential customer from working with me. Okay, so what do I mean by that? I want to make sure that we are a good fit. Are they in the service area that I offer? Are they requesting services that I offer? Are they requesting a frequency that I'm comfortable with? Like, are they asking for a once a month cleaning service? If so, I don't do that. So I want to ask them as many questions as I can to figure out, are we going to be a good fit? Because I tell you right now, I have wasted so much time and money, because time is money, on customers that I just didn't phone screen. I didn't qualify them, right? I just went out to a walkthrough and I was blindsided, but I committed to it. So I'm going to commit. I'm going to do what I committed to doing, right? As the kind of person that I am, it would behoove you to partake in doing a phone screen. Just disqualify them as soon as you can, because at the end of the day, so make sure you qualify them, make sure it's someone that you actually want to be working with. And then from there, if it's a yes, it is somebody who you really want to be working with, make sure that you set up a walkthrough on that very phone call. Okay, so set up a meeting from a meeting. That's so important, and so many people forget that, because if you don't set it up there, there is no guarantee that you're going to get a second phone call with them, right? So do not miss that chance to get that meeting, that walkthrough set up. Okay, so moving on to step number 2, you have your walkthrough. Now, a walkthrough, this is where I try to make an emotional connection with the potential customer. Now, what do I mean by that? So when I say an emotional connection, I am talking about making sure that I connect to that potential customer's pain points. What are their challenges? What are the things that they're struggling with? Why am I there in front of them in person? There's a reason why I am there, right? I want to get to that pain point. And once I get to that pain point, I want to connect to it. I want to make them feel that pain points, that they really realize, yes, they need something else, right? Not in a weird, like uncomfortable way, but I want to say, hey, like, for example, let's do a little role play here. Let's say, yeah, I'm just really, they're not really doing a whole lot of dusting. It's been really bad around here lately, the allergies. I'm like, man, I'm so sorry. This is me. Man, I'm so sorry about that. I'm so sorry that you've had to go through that. It's really challenging. I hate that you guys are having to deal with the allergies and the extra dust. Like, that's really uncomfortable. Let me ask you this. What have you done to maybe get some relief from that? Is there anything that they've done, the current vendor has done to help with that? Just stuff like that, right? You can just ask them deeper questions about their stresses, their challenges, and just get to that connection. Because at the end of the day, if you can make a customer feel understood and have that emotional connection, that's going to go way further than a good price, way further than a good offer. Like, that's going to go the distance for you. Okay, so now, once you have that down, of course, in a walkthrough, you want to make sure that you get your cleanable square foot. You want to get your building inventory. I'm also going to be giving away it's a good reminder, I'm going to be giving away my building inventory template, which is what I use for every walkthrough, where I can record everything from cleanable square footage, number of fixtures, type of flooring. And I'm going to put that in my comments below. So make sure you guys grab that. It's been super helpful for me. And also, you want to make sure that you have, your basic questions. How many employees are going to be working there? Am I taking over consumable supplies? Is there a janitor's closet? All different types of things like that. Make sure that you try to make an emotional connection with them, get to their pain points, figure out why you're really there, and then also get your logistical things, right? All of your square footage, your cleanable square footage, all of that basic information down, right? So that's what you got to get in your walkthrough. Number 3 is going to be your sales presentation. Now, a lot of people don't actually make it to the sales presentation part. They want to just send a number. I've heard of situations where a person gives a price during a walkthrough. That is a huge, huge missed opportunity to really, really set yourself apart and make yourself seem like you're selling a premium service, right? So make sure that whatever you do from that walkthrough, again, set a meeting from a meeting, that sales presentation from your walkthrough. Okay. So during a sales presentation, there's really a few number of things that I just have to hit. So number 1, I like to give a little bit of background on our company, who we are, what we're known for, reputation, just that kind of thing. Don't spend too much time on that, but I do spend a little bit just to make sure that they know who they're actually going to be working with, right? Step 2 is I give them our process. How do we actually execute on our cleaning services? What do we do? Do we do inspections? Our training process? There's different little things that I can give them an insight on how we actually do things. I want them to know how we do things so that they know what they're buying into and what they're going to be getting. And then lastly, and this is probably the most important step, is a pain and solution slide on my keynote, right? So what I do is I literally set all the challenges, all the pains that they communicate to me during our walkthrough and during our phone screening. I put them down on a slide, and right next to them, I have the exact solutions that I will be undertaking if they give us their contract and how are we solving their challenges? Okay, so this, I can't emphasize this enough. Make sure that you are bringing back up those challenges, but don't just bring them up and leave them there. Make sure that they know exactly how you're going to be solving their problems. Okay, so that's really the most important part. Make sure that you are telling them, hey, I listened to you. I know what you're going through, and this is exactly how I'm going to solve it. Okay, so this is going to be as a recap. Number one is going to be make sure that you do a phone screen and making sure that you figure out, is this a customer that I actually want to be working with? Do not waste your time if it's not, okay? Step two, go to that walkthrough, make a connection with them, make a connection to their pain points, and get all of your actual logistical data down, okay? Whatever you need to get a solid price point or solid price to them, you have to get from a walkthrough, okay? And then last but not least, your sales presentation. I can't tell you how many people would skip this step. It's so important. Set it up in person. Don't do it in Zoom. Don't do it over the phone. Do it in person where someone can see you face to face. Present to them who you are as a company, what you stand for. Tell them how you actually execute your services. You know, a little bit about your processes. And then last but not least, bring back up their pain points and how you're going to solve them. It's not complicated, but it's what works for me. I hope that this helps you guys in your sales process as well. But thank you for watching, and I hope you guys enjoyed. If you own a commercial cleaning company and you're struggling to grow your business, I'm giving away my entire roadmap and strategy from how I'm going from $0 to $1 million a year in revenue, and I'm giving it away completely for free. Yes, you heard that right. This is definitely something I should be charging for, but I don't want to do that. I want to help you guys grow, and I want to see you succeed. So the link is in my comments and also in my bio. Feel free to grab it whenever you can.